Here are the key takeaways from day 11 of testimony in the Diddy trial. 3 witnesses took the stand, with the first being LAPD Officer Christopher Ignacio, who responded to the call of the break-in at Kid Cudi's house. He said that when arriving to the scene, he saw a black Escalade parked outside of the house. He ran the tag and it came back to Bad Boy Productions, which is Diddy's company. He said that the Escalade then took off. He followed it with lights and sirens on, but it didn't pull over, and he said that he chose not to pursue it because at that time there was no crime that had been committed. Ultimately, he went back to the house where he observed luxury handbags and watches and jewelry on Kid Cudi's counter, and it was evident that nothing was taken, so ultimately Kid Cudi just filed a report for trespassing. The second witness to take the stand was arson investigator Lance Jimenez, who responded to the call of the Porsche fire in front of Kid Cudi's house. Jimenez said that a Molotov cocktail was found on the driver's seat of the Porsche. He said that the car suffered severe damage. However, it could have actually been catastrophic had the Molotov cocktail operated correctly, because if it had, his Porsche was parked so close to his house that the house could have caught on fire as well. Jimenez actually made a statement that the judge told the jury to disregard, and that was that Kid Cudi had his house swept for fingerprints following the break-in, and Jimenez had those fingerprints collected on a card that he could then compare to the fingerprints found on the car fire. However, he said that an LAPD officer destroyed that evidence card, and that typically he'd be the one to sign off on evidence being destroyed like that. During Jimenez's testimony, the court took a short recess, during which the defense tried to move for a mistrial, saying that some of the prospective jurors during jury selection said that they believed that Diddy could buy his way out of things, and that this caused a conspiracy theory that would taint the trial. However, the judge denied this motion. The last witness to take the stand for the day was Deonte Nash, who worked for Diddy for 10 years up until 2018. He was also a good friend of Cassie's. He testified that he would often hear Cassie being threatened by Diddy, from things to "I'm going to beat your ass" to "I'm never going to release your music" to "I'm going to get your parents fired from their jobs." Nash kind of put into perspective the control that Diddy had over Cassie and her appearance, from the different hairstyles that she had to he had to give final approval for her outfits as well. Nash worked as a stylist for her and him. He recalled an incident at a party in 2014 where Diddy actually grabbed him by the jacket and picked him up because he demanded that Cassie's hairstyle be changed during a party. He also said that he saw Cassie with bruises quite often and even witnessed Diddy abuse her on multiple occasions. He also said that he heard Diddy threaten Cassie with releasing explicit videos in which Cassie told Nash that she didn't want to have sex with these other men, that she only did it because Diddy made her. He said that he never reported any of the violence to police because he feared retaliation. Ultimately, he said he doesn't hate Diddy. He doesn't have it in him to hate. He does still talk to Diddy from time to time, and he does still have a relationship with Cassie. He actually helped Cassie pick out her wedding dress, and there was one point where the defense referred to Cassie as Ms. Ventura, and Nash corrected them and said Mrs. Fine. Which, speaking of Cassie, she did give birth to her 3rd child today with her husband Alex Fine, so if she wanted to be recalled to the stand for any kind of reason, she would be unavailable too.